We have some new, brand new Chris Webby and Ren, aka Inpatient, to get into. And the name of the song is Neurodivergent. I believe that I got that right. That is a tongue twister, even for a title to a record, even to a rap song, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I'm excited to get into this because they haven't missed yet, man. They've done two so far off of their new album that they've put out that I have thoroughly enjoyed. I mean, thoroughly, not just kind of enjoyed. I thoroughly enjoyed these records. Thoroughly enjoyed the video for the latest one before this one, but the very first one, which I likened to The Devil Went Down to Georgia, but rap, even though I kind of think The Devil Went Down to Georgia is rap as well. Either way, I like that one the best, but they didn't do a video for it. I know they did some shorts and kind of visualized it, and I would have loved a video for that, but it's okay. It is what it is. With Ren's creativity, and oh man, dude, that video would have been crazy. But we have this one, and this seems to be a music video, and I'm excited to get into it. And if you're ready to get into it, let's do it. But before we do, smash that like button and subscribe button for me. It really does help the channel grow. It helps propel me into the algorithm. And I'm chasing 20,000 subs right now. And I could use all of you guys' help whenever it comes down to it. And if you like content like this, dude, you're going to find a lot more of it over here. So I would appreciate it if you would do those two simplistic things for me to help the channel grow. And if you want to take it a step further, smash the join button, become a member, hit the super thanks or the super chat. You can do the Cash App tips, whatever. That's all in the description. I really appreciate you guys. Thank y'all so much. Let's get into it. First time.
Stay calm, boy. My thoughts are burning like the napalm. I think I need to get away from this noise. I hate the places that I came from. Destroy, I'm burning a message from the preacher. Subliminal, out the speaker. I never paid attention either.
I just based off of the first little bit of this record, I think that it sounds really fun. It sounds like he's having a blast in the studio, and it sounds like creatively he's just on a roll. And I like the sound quality of this as well. It honestly kind of gives off like Nirvana vibes with a little bit of like Nirvana mixed with a little bit of Eminem, to be honest with you. Maybe that's Ren, you know what I mean? Maybe that's just Ren. Just crazy differences coming together for one equation. I think that this sounds great so far.
Out the speaker, I never paid attention either. There's something strange about my demeanor. Don't feel pity for this sick boy. I've been sitting pretty with prescriptions, flipping stimulants and edibles. It's medicine, cerebral and repairable, tweaking the biochemical peaking. I'm feeling incredible. But wait a second, need dopamine. My focus goes towards smoke machine. Precursor bird from L-tyrosine. And my racetrack doors very psycheding. Deciphering maybes I might have been. The spiraling Fibonacci, Vicodin. The piloting Kawasaki ninja thing. I bring to a big talk, to a big begin. And I go, off grid status quo.
Yeah, man, he is legendary with it, bro. He really is, man. Ren is really legendary with this. And I feel like Ren is the only one that I would describe this way. Like jumping onto the record almost like Nirvana, but if Nirvana was a rap group, like if you know what I mean? And then switching your flow into this quick-witted, multi-syllabic rhyme scheme heaven with like double time flow, and then to wrap it back into like the melodics, bro, I just can't really say it enough, and I almost feel like it's redundant at this point. But Ren is criminally underrated as an artist. Criminally underrated. Just I can't applaud it enough. I really can't.
I twisted the road, top lip split, explode, misfit, don't fit. What makes a person? Neurodivergent.
What?
Sick for certain.
Neurodivergent.
They tell me.
Yeah, I love this, man. We got to look up the definition of neurodivergent. Let's just do it live. What is the definition of neurodivergent?
Neurodivergent means displaying or characterized by autistic or other psychologically atypical patterns of thought or behavior, not neurotypical.
It also says differing in a mental or neurological function from what is considered typical or normal. So neurodivergent, yeah, I'm rolling with it. But like, how do you take like a complex rhyme scheme like that? He really took like a really complicated rhyme scheme and he made it boppy. He made it, fun. Kind of like Smells Like Teen Spirit. I'm not going to keep on trying to like bunk it back into Nirvana, but whoa, whoa, what makes a person? Whoa, neurodivergent. I like that, man. I like that a lot, bro. And I'm excited to see what Webby does with this, right? Because you're thinking to yourself, like, this is a really great record with a really great and like talk about it, right? Like let's talk about the verse a little bit. That verse was very complex lyrically, but definitionally, all he's saying there is like, well, he says a lot, but the crux of it is, man, I don't fit in anywhere. But that's okay because somebody out there has to get this misconception. Somebody out here has to understand why I'm so different. Someone out there would like me if they got to know me on this level, but I'm neurodivergent. You know what I mean? It's just dope. It's a super dope song and a super dope verse. I mean, he really gets into the crux of like, I would fit in. I think it's like you fitting in types, like, y'all are cool. I would fit in, but I'm a little psychopathic up here. And who knows why? Maybe it's because of this, maybe it's because of that, maybe it's because of this in the third, and maybe it's because of that in the second. And I think that that's really dope, the way that he kind of brought all that in full circle and went right into that smooth hook. And the production on this is great as well. The videography on this is great. It brings the music to life, so to speak,
Me, I was broken. Nothing but a defect in my head.
Let's go, Webby.
Said that I was hopeless.
Yes, sir, me too.
Just a fucking reject hanging on by a thread. But after all the pills that they got me, it turned me to a zombie. So
I gotta say this too, man, because a lot of you guys hate on Eminem, and I get it. Like, he drew a line in the sand and ripped away half of his fan base. I understand. Or just today, at 60 whatever years old, people have just forgotten the blueprint and the foundation that he laid down for everybody, right? But nobody was doing this when Eminem came out with Brain Damage. You know what I mean? Nobody was doing this when the Slim Shady stuff was coming out, early days. Like, what was it, 90, 98, 99, 97? The Slim Shady days were real early on, and he was the first one to kind of take this, make it relatable to the people that were outcasts, to the people that were like non-fit-ins, and make them feel like they had a homie that was really, really cool, that gave them a boost in confidence, that made them feel like superheroes. And I feel like that's where this stems from. But to see it continue in 2026 by people that are creative and by people that like make music great, come on, man. What are we talking about? This is incredible. It's incredible. I love it.
But after all the pills that they got me, it turned me to a zombie. So welcome to the dawn of the day.
Hard.
Handicap spot just to see that doctor, and this is what he said. Yeah, he said, I got a touch of autism, piece of my puzzle is missing.
I got a touch of autism, piece of my puzzle is missing. That's what I'll be talking about whenever I tell you, Ryan Up Church fans, how you're supposed to rhyme. Like when you're doing multi-syllabic rhyme schemes, like if you enunciate on one syllable, you have to rhyme that syllable. And he's doing that great here. Like, I love it, man. I really love it. This is a great display of lyricism, a great display of rap skill. Shout out to Webby.
He said, I got a touch of autism, piece of my puzzle is missing, while the attention deficit disorder tunnels my vision. But see, this world's an asylum and shit, we all in the admission. You see that glitch in the algorithm, that's me. Don't fit in the crowd, I lift the boundary. Going sick, let it out and flip. They found me with a misfits round, so bitch, allow me to show 'em what I came to do. Shut the blinds and keep the noise down, cause it's about time to let them all into a madman's mind. Not well, but hell, I feel fine. Go, whoa, go.
Yeah. Chris Webby, ladies and gentlemen. This might be the first one that I've heard from the collabs of the both of them where I'm like, yo, Webby went. And like, shout out to Ren for his creative, like, but sometimes, bro, it takes a certain type of personality to really, rush the gate, bust the door down, and make it hellaciously relatable. And that's what Chris Webby just did. That is what Chris Webby just did.
Whoa, off script state. This whoa, got twisted. He whoa, top lip split. Explode, whoa, misfit, don't fit. Whoa, what makes a person? Whoa, neurodivergent. Whoa, sick for certain. Whoa, neurodivergent.
I love bringing the fans in and letting all the other people that feel like they're misfits in life get their shine, get their, I think that's just hard, bro. Shout out to my misfits out there, man. I'm one of y'all. And leave it to the Rens and the Chris Webbys and the Eminems to, the Hobsons to like make it, the NFs to make it like dope to be a misfit. You know what I mean? Kanye, it's just dope to not fit in. You know what I mean? I hope that my daughters take heed of that. I do. Yes, sir. This is music. And see, sometimes the verses just aren't enough. Sometimes you got to get the rest of your feeling across instrumentally. That's what that guitar solo is, man. That guitar is screaming. That guitar is bleeding. That guitar is, bringing it all home. Like you feel how Misfit becomes superhero with that guitar solo. You do.
Whoa, sick entirely. Whoa, shrinks in psychiatry. Whoa,
sick entirely. Whoa, shrinks in psychiatry. Only Ren, bro. I love this. I love this record. This is probably my favorite one from them too.
My anxiety.
Come on.
Or my non-sobriety.
Come on.
Doctors lining up to lie to me. Whoa. Speak too much, they try to silence me. Whoa. Just a product of society. Well, that's fine with me.
I don't even think this is a mistake that I'm kind of, or like a surprise that I'm leaning towards Nirvana here. I feel like this is reminiscent of Smells Like Teen Spirit, the messaging in it, you know what I mean? Like, I love this. I love records like this, bro. This is my favorite type of rap. It's crazy. Even the ad-libs are, come on, bro. Smoke that, bro. Smoke that. Shout out to Inpatient, Webby, Ren. Y'all are on a roll, bro. And I wasn't expecting it to be this nice, bro. Like, this is nice. I was just on a video yesterday talking about how it feels bland. Like, not, I was talking specifically about country rap, but also just in, like, y'all know what it is, bro. The YouTube rappers, you know what I mean? The YouTube group of guys that, reactors react to, the reaction community talks about. It's just been kind of like down and out, as most Aprils are. So I'm really thankful that Chris Webby and Ren are out here just bombs away, dude. Like, making music, throwing something out every 2 weeks. I love it. And I haven't gotten past any of these 3 records so far. So I'm really excited about this album. I'm an album guy. I don't know about y'all, but I'm an album person. Like, singles are dope. I like how these guys continuously put out singles. I do. But when I get something in album form, because I'm a 90s baby and I like my albums, I'm the nerdy type. Like, I like reading the credits, reading the lyrics, looking at who produced it, looking at who co-wrote. Like, I'm into all of that. I'm into looking at the little thank yous at the end of the album. I love albums. I'm so stoked about this project. It doesn't feel mixtape like. It doesn't feel like an EP. It feels like an album. And it feels like they're rolling it out properly. They're not overdoing it. It's not like I'm putting out music every 2 days. I'm not putting out music every week. I'm giving y'all something every 2 weeks. Be patient, live with it, which is something that I've said in prior videos, right? It's been like, yo, I wish that they would just give us enough time to kind of live with the music a little bit, because in today's society, it's microwavable and it's just TikTok hit type style. Like, put this out today, put that out tomorrow. You forget about the greatness of each record. And I feel like that's a disservice and a misjustice to the artists. So I like it when the artists do the service for themselves and like patiently drop, so that we're eager when it comes. This Impatient album is going to be nuts. And we will do this is something based off of these 3 songs. This is something that we're going to have to do like a live listening event party type deal to, because I'm in love with, I'm absolutely in love with 2 out of the 3, and I like all 3. This feels like one of those timeless albums are being cooked up, worked on, man. Like the collaborative effort between the 2 of them, and both of them driving each other's creativity out the frame, is something that I look forward to each and every time that there's a duo or a collab project coming. And I can't say it enough. I'm super stoked. I can't wait to see what they got coming. And if, you know, these first 3 songs are any indication, we might have a classic on our hands. It's a shame that the world of mainstream that thinks that music is in a drought doesn't have the honor of hearing this music. You know, I say it all the time on my channel. If you watch reactors and you trust reactors, you really rock with the reactors, you should watch all of their videos, like whatever you see come across your timeline, because they may introduce you to some gold. You know, I think that what a lot of these fans do, it's unfortunate. It's just like, I'm only here for my guy. I love Ren, so I'm not watching none of the other stuff. I'm only here for Webby, not watching none of that other stuff. You would be surprised at what you might find that you do like if you dive a little bit deeper. And that's what we're here for. We're the modern day DJs. We're here to persuade you. We're here to drop music on you. And these first time listens are so fun and they're great, but we understand your taste and we know the direction to point you in. And I think that that's the same unfortunate that the outer, like the mainstream fans have, is like, nope, not listening to that YouTube stuff, not getting into that underground stuff, not rocking with those reactors. It's unfortunate, man. It is. Anyways, man, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you have a good afternoon, man. Hit that like button and subscribe button on your way out the door. I'm going to link my Ren playlist right here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.